Hi, this is Shanita of the Essence of Coils. Thank you so much for clicking on to this video. I appreciate your time, and I am hoping that you will pick up something here that may be helpful to you or to someone you know. I am going to take sort of a different direction today. We normally get on here and I talk about natural hair or some of the products I've collected, and I am going to come on today to talk about my second love. As you can see in the title, it is going to be body butters. I love everything natural hair, but my second love by far are body butters. I have really dry skin 365 days a year, and so I am always on the hunt for a moisturizing, fantastic softening body butter. And so I have collected some over 2019 that were really good, and I thought I'd come on and show you guys this in the event that you or someone you know may be having some of the same issues. Maybe you've run across some of these items and you've questioned how good they were or if they were worth the money, and I would like to share with you my experience of them in hopes that you'll benefit somehow. So I'm just going to dig in here and pull them out at random. I have a mix here of some black-owned companies that are mixing these butters up in their homes and in their little small industrial spaces, in which I am so grateful for. And those are the ones that are, you can name every single ingredient, you know exactly what they are and where they come from, and those are the ones that are most natural. And so I'm going to have some of those, and I'm also going to mention some that I have bought in stores from the bigger name companies that have, you know, already on the shelf pre-made in different price ranges. And so hopefully this will be beneficial somehow. The first one I am pulling out here is Nourishing Amazon Hair and Body Butter by Baskin Bloom. This was one of them I picked up for on Black Friday. This is an 8-ounce container. This one has only a few ingredients. It has kapuasu butter, mango butter, maru butter, and shea butter. And it has olive, aloe vera, avocado, grapeseed oil, and vitamin E and fragrance. This is one that I have not even used yet. This 8-ounce container, guys, look at this. It is filled to the rim. I don't know about you, but I love it when a company gives you every penny of your money's worth. Do you see the creamy consistency of this? It is thick. It comes off just like a typical butter. Even in this cooler weather, I can feel it almost like it wants to slide down my fingers. So I am positive, given, I'm gonna get some of this off of my hand, given just a few rubs of this, it will have melted down to a nice oil so that it would be easy to spread. I picked up another butter from them. I think it was a tummy butter. It was marketed toward pregnant women who had to deal with stretch marks and scars, and it too had this same similar consistency. It smells fantastic, like all of Baskin Bloom's products. It has a lemony sort of smell. It's very subtle, very fresh, and I can't speak to this moisturization, but every ingredient in there is completely moisturizing filled, and so I know this is going to be wonderful. I will keep you updated with how it is. The next one is, oh, it's right here. Actually, Baskin Bloom's Tummy Butter. I didn't realize that I'd put it in there. It is also an 8-ounce container, and the only difference in this is that it has cocoa butter, coffee butter, kapuasu butter, mango butter, takuma butter, and it has several different oils in it. Baobab oil, which I love, rose hip oil, moringa, argan, coconut, carrot oil, vitamin E, and it has a lot of those ingredients that I remember back in the day when they told us to use cocoa butter to prevent stretch marks. And so this one I have opened, but you can see it has some of the same consistency in it. This one, and I can tell it's that cocoa butter that has this one that is a little bit thicker. I know you can't see what that feels like, but even as I dig into it in the container, see, it's taken a little bit more effort to come out of there. I've never heard of coffee butter. I don't know if I've ever used coffee butter, but I know cocoa butter is a pretty firm, steady butter. That is one that I use in, I like in my hair products because it gives my hair just a little bit of hold. So you get the moisture benefits and the shine benefit, and you get some hold. And so I don't know if coffee butter does that or not, but this is another one. Excellent, excellent, excellent. The next one is called That Melanin Though. This is from Product Junkie Naturals. You know I love Product Junkie Naturals, and so there was bound to be a product in here from them. They also have a body line where they do different oils and some butter, body products, and this is one of those. This is my second time ordering this one. I'm going to show you the consistency of this one. Hopefully you can see it. It is way more of a whipped formulation. You can see that it comes out really, really easy. It is very creamy, and yet it's still thick. I find that this one gives me so much shine and moisture. All of these, when I put this on in the morning after a shower, I know that I am going to still be moisturized at the end of the day, and that says a lot. This one has distilled water, shea butter, mango butter, e-wax, stearic acid, rice bran oil, fragrance, vitamin E, and a preservative. That's it. But you can see that it is whipped to perfection, and I have gone in on this one. I love the name. And it not only gives you moisture, but a lot of softness and a lot of shine. If you see this one and you need a good one, this is another that I highly advise. Here's one that I see all over, I've seen all over Instagram before I decided to try it. When it was on sale for Black Friday, I thought, okay, now is my opportunity. Have you heard of shea butter like whoa? Have you heard of this? Have you seen this on Instagram? It is another Black-owned company, and they created this body and hair butter. I got it in the scent baby powder, but it comes in all kinds of scents. If you saw this and you were wondering if it was worth the money, I am going to tell you it is. This says it's moisturizing, soothing, filled with vitamins A and E. You can use it on your body. You can use it for your hair. It says that it doesn't clog pores, it increases elasticity, it penetrates deep into the skin and the hair cuticles, promotes a healthy scalp, and it keeps your hair silky, soft, and hydrated. I like that they use that word because I was looking for a good term to use for this, and that is exactly how I feel. Silky. That is exactly what this feels like. This is a huge 12-ounce container. They do sell these in smaller containers. Look how whipped this is. This is another one I have used a lot. I have such a hard time. My life is so difficult. I'm up running late because I'm trying to decide which of these awesome butters to use every day. It is so ridiculous. I always say that's how you know when you've got too much. Look at that, how creamy that is. And even in this cooler weather, if I hold this here long enough, it will start to slide down. That is just how silky and soft and how fast this melts. It makes your skin feel like velvet. And I got this baby powder and it smells just like baby powder. It just is so nostalgic every time I put it on. Remind me of sweet little babies. So some of the ingredients in this is, it has shea butter as the first ingredient. And then there's glycerin, sweet almond oil, grapeseed oil, aloe vera gel, olive oil, jojoba oil, and fragrance. That's it. says no animal products, no DEA, no mineral oil, no parabens, no paraffin, no petroleum, no silicones, none of that junk that we try so hard to avoid. We avoid it in our hair, and we really need to be more cognizant of trying to keep it out of our body products as well, because when you put things on your skin, it goes right into your bloodstream, and we're trying to keep all as much chemicals out as we can, right? Okay, so here is another one, and this one is a little different because it's not a butter. This is a jelly. This one's from Annabelle's Perfect Blend. Is her hair and body oil jelly. If you are not subscribed to Annabelle's Perfect Blend on Instagram, stop what you're doing and go and do that. I started buying from her last year, and she has amazing organic hair and body products. This consistency is like gel. Oh gosh, it's like a, yeah, like a jelly. Look at it. It's moving in the container. It's not very thick. It is thicker than like a mineral oil, but it's not quite as thick as a body jelly. But I usually, when I see products that are liquidy like this, most times I will take them and put them on top of my lotions or body butters. This is one that I can use as a standalone and get amazing moisture from. It literally has 4 or 5 ingredients: sunflower seed oil, jojoba oil, condylia wax, fragrance, and mica. And I know mica is a rock that is very, very shiny, and so a lot of companies are using it in their hair and body products to create a lot of shine on the skin. This is great. She has a million fragrances. I got unicorn and marshmallow clouds are my favorite. They just make me happy. They just make me happy. I don't care what time of the day. I can't even describe what it smells like. And the first time I opened this, I just thought, oh my gosh, I don't even know what it reminds me of, but it is a wonderful moisturizing product. So this is an 8-ounce container. Again, she has butters, she has body oils, she has leave-in conditioners, regular conditioners, custards, moisture creams, body creams, you name it. You have to go and see her. She has every imaginable product you could possibly use for your entire body, head to toe, and then you have to torture yourself by trying to figure out what fragrance you want. It's all torture. It's torture, but it's a good one. Here is one that is a 100% butter. This is from Shea Yaleen. I don't know if you've seen this on Instagram or not. I actually got this last year. This one is a body balm. This was one of Oprah's favorites in one of her magazines one year, and because I had a discount code, I decided to try this because they are really, really into the community. They do a lot of work for African women. They send a lot of profits over there, and they are a certified fair trade company, and they really advertise. If you ever go on their website, you'll see a lot of the work that they do in Africa and with youth and with indigenous areas and women. And so even though it is 100% shea butter, I know that that does not sound like it would be a big deal. This is a different sort of shea butter. I don't know. This is a higher quality shea butter. That's what I can tell you. It is thick. You can see it's almost gone. It is thick. And usually I never order shea butters, but because this is so softening, like it comes off nice and thick, but it melts so easily. I can use this and spread it by itself so easily. It's almost like it has oils in it, and that's why I know it's It's a shea butter from, I don't know, but it is definitely a step above the usual shea butter that I would buy in a store or even order offline. This is a standalone. It doesn't need oils. It's just soft in and of itself. Extremely hydrating. I've used it for lip balm. I've used it for feet, cuticles, elbows, knees. You can rub it all over. I've used it right on my face sometimes at night when it's particularly dry after a good exfoliating session or something. And when I wake up in the morning, this is the only thing I've ever used that is still there in the morning. It is not greasy. My lips are still soft. My face feels fantastic. This is a 6-ounce container. And honestly, I don't even know if they make these smaller or bigger, but these 6-ounce containers, I want to say cost about $18. And you can go on their website. Again, it's Shea Yaleen. They are based out of DC. They do wonderful work. And this is the best shea butter I have ever seen or used. I didn't even know a huge difference like that existed. Okay, I'm wrapping this up, guys. So this brand I got from Marshall's. This is called Nourish Organic. Have you ever seen this brand in there? This particular item is called Skin Solve, and it's a cream to oil product. So you squeeze it out and it's cream, but as soon as you squeeze it out, almost instantly, it's like it turns to oil. Let me see if I can squeeze a little bit for you. See, it's nice and thick, and that would actually be considered a lot. This is sweet orange and rose hip. You can see the label there is USDA organic. Every single ingredient in this product is organic. I'm not going to name them all, but I'm seeing shea butter, coconut oil, sunflower oil, beeswax, cocoa butter, sweet orange, jojoba oil, tons of amazing butters and oils. Look at this. I just rubbed over it one time, and look how it is melting into my skin. Every single ingredient is organic. It smells, now they have different fragrances as well. This one is sweet orange and rose hip, and it smells like a sweet orange, not as powerful as an orange, but just a very subtle orange smell. This is great, and I put it in here with those that are with the other handmade natural ones. Even though I got this from a store, this particular one was $4.99, and this is 3 ounces. But again, when you squeeze this out, you only need a tiny, tiny drop to cover whatever area you're covering. And so this is going to last a long, long time. It says it delivers all the moisturizing and soothing benefits your skin requires. It's a cream to oil formula that is easy to apply. It starts as a cream and melts into an ultra absorbent oil, instantly improving skin's appearance and texture. I've seen these in TJ Maxx. I've seen them in and again, Marshall's as well. Those are the only 2 places I've seen them on the ground. I do know that you can get it on Amazon and other places, and they are definitely more costly there, but you can't go wrong with this. It is as pure can get out of a store. Okay, and now I have a couple that I'm going to bring to you that I use, that I bought straight out of the store, that are not natural. They all have natural ingredients in them, but they have other things in them as well, but they qualify. If you want a quick one that you can grab and go and know that you're going to be moisturized all day and you don't care about it being 100% natural, Tree Hut. This is their 24-hour intense hydrating shea body butter. This is in the scent almond and honey. You've probably seen these in Walmart, all your grocery stores, Target, everywhere. Look how creamy that is. When you've got millions and billions of dollars, this is what you can do. This particular one I got at TJ Maxx for $4.99. This is a 7-ounce container. It says it's made with shea butter. I'm going to read off some of the ingredients so that you'll know that it is natural. It has shea butter, glycerin, cetyl alcohol. It has dimethicone, glycerol stearate, cocoa butter, perfume, sweet almond oil, polyquaternium 10, safflower oil. There's honey in here, but then there are at the very bottom, last 4 or 5 ingredients, very chemical labeled names that I won't even attempt to pronounce. I'm sure they all have a purpose, but this is uber thick. They call it 24 hours. Well, I can't possibly test that, but it is so creamy and it smells really, really good. It spreads very easily. It has almost slip on it. Like we talk about the slip in our hair, this glides onto the skin like it has its own version of slip for the skin. Very, very good for a $4.99 body butter. And this one is First Aid Beauty, and this is a brand I see in Ulta. This is Ultra Repair Cream. It calls itself an intense hydration skin protectant. And if you've seen the brand before, once you see that, you probably have. They also do skin care. This humongous container is 14 ounces. It also says it has no parabens, no harsh chemicals or colorants, and it is safe for sensitive skin. This brand is really popular with people who have sensitive skin and don't want a whole lot of fragrance, and you don't want the extra artificial stuff. You just want something that is quality, that you know the ingredients, you know what they do, and you want to pick it up and leave. This has colloidal oatmeal in it, but there's water, glycerin, caprylic triglycerides, cetyl alcohol, shea butter, squalene, dimethicone. There's lavender oil, lemon oil, geranium oil. There are a lot of, and in fact, guys, I'm going to try to look through here to see if I see any. I don't see anything on here that I have never heard of before or don't know what it is. Licorice root extract. This is very, very pure for a retail brand. It says it temporarily protects and helps relieve minor skin irritation and itching due to eczema, rashes, poison ivy, oak, and insect bites. Again, this is very, very good. If you have a kid or someone with eczema, have sensitive skin, but needs to stay moisturized, the pure body butters from one of those other companies would be my first recommendation, as long as it has something in it that does help with the itching and the flare-ups. But out of a store, this is very good. And last, but certainly not least, I have the Righteous Butter. This is from Soap and Glory. You have probably seen this in Walgreens. You've seen them in Target, carries it as well. I saw this, and if you ever see the label on it, look. It's one that people would typically pass up because you would think it is not moisturizing. It says on here it is for very dry skin. I think I got this free when I got 2 other items that I wanted and tacked this on for free. Guys, it is very, very good. It is very good. I was really surprised. It says after bathing or showering, smooth a generous handful onto your damp skin and lightly massage. It is a body moisturizing formula so virtuous you might swear you're wearing velvet. This has shea butter in it. It has aloe vera in it. Look how creamy it is. It smells really good and fresh. This is the one thing that usually attracts people for some reason about this butter. It just smells pretty. It's not perfumey, but it has a very pretty fragrance in it. This is extremely light. It just comes right off and on. Very light. Lightweight, but extremely powerful. And let's see if we can figure out what is it that's giving it so much moisturization. Shea butter is water, shea butter, glycerin, coconut oil, cetyl alcohol, glycerol stearate, cocoa butter, rosehip oil, carbomer, EDTA, potassium hydroxide. I don't know what some of these things are. It is definitely not all natural, but it really moisturizes really good. You can tell that it has a good bit of cocoa butter and shea butter in there, both which are very heavy, very moisturizing ingredients. So if you see this and you wonder how it is, it has my stamp of approval. This is excellent, excellent, and you just walk around smelling really good. And when you feel good, for your skin is all moisturized and you smell good, you just feel good emotionally and mentally. And so any of these will give you a great big boost for the day. Okay guys, my hands are all moisturized now from all those different butters that I've got to go and try to wash off, but I just wanted to share those. I hope something there helped you. If it did, give this video a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more body items, then subscribe down below. We will definitely be doing more natural hair videos. I have so many more that I need to get out to you, but I wanted to do that one while we are in the winter time and where that might be most needed. So you guys, thanks again for your time. I hope you are having a fabulous day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.